Hey guys, Glacial here. Pokemon is without a doubt the most famous video game franchise of all time. And there are a lot of these games. Lots and lots and lots of them. So, in honour of Pokemon Brilliant Diamond and Shining Pearl coming out soon, I thought I'd take a look at some of the spin-offs that you've never heard of before. Or, I don't know, maybe you have. Well, let's get into it. Now, I think the right place to start off with this would be with the most infamous Pokemon spin-off that most people watching this have probably at least heard of at one point or another. Hey You Pikachu for the N64. Ever wish that you could talk to a Pikachu for some reason? Well, now you can. This whole game is based around a single idea, and a pretty decent one for the time. The Nintendo 64 microphone. Yes, the N64 had a mic accessory. No, it wasn't used for anything besides this one game. Your goal here is to talk to Pikachu and guide him through all the levels in this world. There are a decent amount of commands that he can respond to, but it's really not that deep. He doesn't really respond well to more than one word at a time. The voice recognition actually works surprisingly well at the best of times. If you say a basic command, he will respond to it most of the time. The real issue here is Pikachu himself. This horrid little creature just refuses to do anything you say half the time. It doesn't matter if he recognised your command perfectly, he just chooses not to do it. So a good 60% of this game is fighting with the mechanics to get it to do what you want it to do. It isn't fun. Want to do the tasks that you were told to do by the game? Too bad, because Pikachu wants to run around in the complete opposite direction. I think where this game's flaws shine the brightest is during the final mission. Your goal for this mission is to follow Pikachu through the wilderness while hiding in a box. The catch though is that you aren't allowed to talk to him, and he isn't allowed to know that you're there. And because of his tendency to not do what he's meant to do, this stupid level goes on for forever. But Christ, it's all worthwhile, because the ending to this game, it really made it worth it. We get to release Pikachu into the wild and we never get to see him again. Thank God. Oh, for sake. Well, now that that travesy's over with, let's check out, Pokemon Dash. A Pokemon-themed racing game for the DS. That sounds like fun. Oh, maybe it's not so good after all. Okay, so we're racing in a top-down perspective. We can only use the stylus. It's boring, it's kinda ugly, and that's Pokemon Dash. The controls get real boring after a while, because you don't just hold the stylus in the direction you want to go. You gotta keep on swiping. Constantly swiping. Never ending. And you aren't really racing on a track, it's more a big empty plane. You race by finding checkpoints along the way, with the occasional pathway to help guide you. There's a few power-ups. They don't do much, just make you move a little faster. It starts to get a bit more interesting a few races in though, as the balloon power-up gets introduced. You soar above the map and try to drop on a random checkpoint in the middle of nowhere, and it kinda sucks really badly. Okay, well that one wasn't too great. What's next? Ooh, a PC game for Pokemon? Pokemon Play It, that could be interesting. Right then, let's bring things back to sanity with one of the newer Pokemon spin-offs that I can think of. Pokemon Smile. When I think of Pokemon, I think of going on a grand adventure through a wide varied region, collecting new Pokemon and meeting new people along the way. Not brushing my teeth. But I guess the Pokemon company thought differently, because here's Pokemon Smile, a game about brushing your teeth. This game sure is something. There's a Pokemon standing behind some teeth. And the more you brush, the more the Pokemon will attack the purple globs of sludge. Thrilling. For a speedrun of this game, you wouldn't need to actually clean your teeth. Just wildly flail the brush around for a while. because as long as the camera can see the brush moving, it progresses the game by itself. Okay, I'm sorry, I have to go on a bit of a rant here. Pokemon Cafe Mix is the single most lazy, bare-bones excuse for a puzzle game I've ever seen in my whole life. A puzzle game done well can be one of the best, most fun, most brain-challenging games around. But this shit, nah, just swirl the screen around and hope for the best. There's no real gameplay here and it gets boring as fuck after 2 levels. Okay, I'm done. I think that's enough Pokemon spin-offs for one day.